The way you start your morning determines your whole day. Your rituals, your routines, they do have an effect on your overall state and nervous system presence throughout the day. And today I want to share with you 3 beautiful nervous system friendly rituals that bring you back to calm, ground you, so you start the day with ease, clarity, and groundedness, and that will have an effect throughout your whole day. When I started implementing these rituals, that was in my 20s, I remember the moment I started them and I could feel how much anxiety would be in my body. I was so anxious, I had so many thoughts. I was like, why am I doing this? This feels uncomfortable. I don't know what I'm doing. But over the years, I have seen such a profound results, and also doing this with my previous clients. They loved it. The way you start your morning with calm, with clarity, with intention, I'm taking time, is influencing your whole day. Especially for us as a woman, when you have tasks to do, when you go into the day, and when you really take the time, you calm down, you breathe, you take it slow, you literally determine the pace and the presence you have throughout the day. And these rituals I want to introduce to you are also part of my nervous system friendly Winter Ark Journey, because I decided this winter, yes, we gonna change something. We want to invest into ourselves, into our nervous system, but not from hustling, not from pushing. We take it step by step, because when you heal, the last thing you need is another task, is another pushing or grinding or functioning. You need presence, love, and gratitude for yourself for this moment. And here I am introducing you to the first ritual, the first habit, what you're going to do before you do anything else, before you brush your teeth, meditation, drinking your hot beverage. You sit down, you wake up, don't snooze, you wake up and sit down. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to touch my body and I breathe. I'm here. I woke up. I'm refreshed. I'm present. And the day is coming towards me. I'm safe. And I get up slowly and I take my time. I have time. And I breathe. Why am I doing that? Because I noticed the first thing in the morning I used to think was, what do I have to do? What is my next task? And that tells you a lot about your nervous system. So you're already in the functioning and what do I have to do? What do I have to go? But in that moment, in that frame of waking up, it's not important. The time is for you. You take that time in order to be present for the task throughout the day. This is even more important when you have your own business, because when you interact with people, when you have responsibility, you want to stay present. You want to stay grounded in your own truth. And therefore, the rituals you have in the morning will help you so much throughout the day. So I'm doing that because I noticed I had these thoughts. And after that, I'm really touching myself. I'm here, I'm present, I take time, I take up space, and I get to feel my body. So you're coming back into your body. You're feeling your body, you're feeling good, you're safe, and now you're going into the day. I'm going into the bathroom, brushing my teeth, and right after that, straight into meditation. And when I do the meditation, then I'm so much more present. I'm so much more calmer. I really enjoy the process of soaking in that meditative state of centering myself, connecting to my heart, visualizing my day, connecting to the intention I want to set, and then going into the next thing. With that, just taking the time, you set a frame. There is this frame of, I am here, I'm in my body, and I choose the pace of my day before you go into meditation. And this is just a tiny habit I want you to introduce to yourself and ask yourself the question, what is the first thing you think in the morning? Become aware of your thoughts and you will learn so much about the state of your nervous system. And with that, with awareness, you can change. When you become aware, oh, these are the thoughts I'm thinking, you can shift back into something more present, more grounding. Oh, okay. I take time, I breathe. Now I'm not gonna rush into this day. I am present with myself. I'm enjoying myself. I'm taking that hot drink and then the day is going to start. So really use that sacred morning time. Ritual number 2, and this is a huge one, no more coffee. We're gonna implement now healing herbal teas and also raw cacao, beautiful cacao, mama cacao spirit. It's so amazing. It is so healing, so beautiful. And I am not drinking coffee since 3.5 months. And it's been so amazing. I love it so much. I enjoy it. I feel so much better. My husband tells me that every time. He says, since you're not drinking coffee anymore, you're so much more relaxed. Before that, he said, I was a bit nervous all the time. And to be honest, I started noticing that since about the beginning of the year. I started noticing how much more sensitive my body would be with coffee. I started sweating, and that was a sign for me that I have to quit, because I don't want to bring my healed nervous system back into fight or flight. And this was a tough one, but I did it like this. Instead of just taking it away, I would implement my new tea. So I would have my coffee and my new tea, and I would introduce it for about a month. I would drink my coffee, drink my tea, drink my coffee, drink my tea. So I would slowly introduce it, and I would not just take my coffee away, I would minimize it. Instead, a whole cup, I would just take a third of it and then a half. So I would go down. I would give myself the time I needed to adjust. So I would not punish myself and take it immediately away, because my body was so used to it. I would drink coffee over 15 years or even longer every day in the morning. I could not wake up without a coffee. Like, you could not talk to me. And if I would not drink coffee, something would be missing. And then I realized a part of me was already addicted to it, and I did not want that. I said to myself, okay, it's okay, we can make it. We take time, and then we introduce raw cacao or tea into our new routine. In the beginning, it felt very uncomfortable, but now I love it. I feel so much more clear, and I do live my life without coffee. I'm still here. And again, that's nervous system work. You want to nourish your body, bring food and beverages that calm you, that bring you back into safety. And herbal teas are amazing for that, that cleanse your skin, clearing your gut, and also raw cacao. If you haven't worked with raw cacao, I highly recommend you introducing that to your life. I have also done cacao ceremonies with my ladies, and they all loved it. They all loved the raw cacao experience. It was so nourishing, so refreshing, calming. You become very present, and the energy of that cacao is just love, pure love and presence. Your heart is going to open, and starting the day with that is so much more warmer and present and regulated than I would with coffee. I really want my body to be fully adjust to it, like minimum a year, and then we're going to see where we are. But changing that, it is a process, but you will feel so much calmer. You will feel so much more presence. And if you're healing your nervous system, take one step at a time, and you will see result. Like, it's amazing. And also be aware if you're misusing coffee. I used to misuse coffee so that I would function this push of energy, and that is not real energy. You're misusing coffee so you can be concentrated. And I did that especially when I was working in the corporate job. I just thought, I have to do this. Like, how am I going to stay awake? Coffee was a way to do that. That is not the mentality I want to live by. I want to be in flow. I want to be in my own energy. So coffee had to go in a beautiful way. Ritual number 3. I'm doing this since I'm 15, and that is journaling. Journaling has become a very beautiful and raw way to, first of all, bring clarity into my life and deep reflection. Journaling is inner work. You literally bring out energy. When you write, when you take the pen, you're writing the words, you're letting go already of something, or you're manifesting something. The intention for journaling is really easy. Like, this is simple work. This is nervous system friendly. You write everything down that is like on your heart, on your mind. So you clear yourself out. Sometimes I just write about my internal state, what I'm feeling, my emotions, and that already brings presence and healing back to my body. And then I write about gratitude, 10 things I'm grateful for. I write down, okay, this is here. I have my laptop. I'm so grateful. I get to grow my YouTube account. I get to choose what I'm eating. I have my amazing husband. We're having a beautiful path we're walking on. We have a home. Like, I'm focusing on everything that is already there and not what is not there yet. I'm focusing on, this is what I have to achieve. This is amazing. I get to enjoy this. And not about what is not there, because I would go back into scarcity. But we want to focus on the overflow, the abundance. We want to focus on, okay, this is here and I get to enjoy it. I get to see it. And you need to bring that focus for your day into these activities. So when you journal, connect to your higher self. Write down the question: what is my higher self telling me what I can already implement today? How would my higher self go into this day? How would she go into this situation? And the more you do that, the more you strengthening that focus, that love, that gratitude you can move with throughout the day. Or example, another one. You visualize yourself, you can also visualize and write that down, how you would stay in uncomfortable situations, like an argument, or if people are disagreeing with you, people staring at you, people have different opinions, and you would picture yourself with emotions, your body. How does it feel when you're staying present? How does it feel when you are actually staying safe in those situations and you're not in danger? Even if someone is disagreeing with you, you're still loved, you're still safe. And with that, you're training your body, your nervous system, to stay in that state. And these are 3 easy and simple morning routines that will literally change your mind. I don't believe in a huge, intense morning routine with cold plunge. You can all do that. I find a lot of joy and fulfillment in simplicity, especially if you come out of healing or integrating or moving into a new stage of your life. I think less is more. If you keep focusing on 3 rituals that are nourishing, loving, and protecting softly and lovingly your peace in the morning, you will have so much more than if you would have 10 morning rituals. Take that as an inspiration, take that with you, and try less, more simple steps, and focus. The morning is your frame. You set your frame for the day. And if you fill up that cup for yourself in the first hour, in the first 2 hours, whatever time you have, you will be a better woman. You will be a better wife, a human, but more present, because you already took that time for yourself. And for women, it's so important to fill up that cup. I want you to take it slowly. Do the things with more time. You actually have time, and you're allowed to take time. These were 3 simple morning routines. I love to hear if you already implemented some of those, if you have a morning routine, or if you're more on your phone. If so, let me know what are your next step, and I will see you in the next video.